Good morning to all those who have come from Hyderabad and also the members of political parties who are here to listen to us and also contribute to today's discussion to evolve a strategy in achieving the Telangana State. This day has a significance in the history of Telangana. 57 years ago, on this day, a young man by name Dodde Komraya, belonging to agriculture labor family, was killed by the local landlords in a village called Kadivendi of Warangal district. The martyr dam of Dodde Komraya has not been wasted. Nizam rule was overthrown. The feudal system was completely overthrown, and Hyderabad state was eventually integrated into the Indian Union in 1948, on the September 17th of 1948. Very few people know the fact that it was an independent kingdom and merged into the Indian Union in 1948. It was a separate state in 1956. The struggle for an autonomy and self-respect was the central theme of the anti-Nizam movement. It was not merely, the objective was not merely to overthrow the Nizam. The central theme of the movement was to achieve self-respect and autonomy, equality in the village life. Though the conditions have changed, the people of Telangana have been continuing this struggle. And today, every segment of the society is part of this movement. Every segment of the society, down to the poorest of the poor in the villages, every segment is part of this movement. And this movement for a separate state has a long history. And it can be understood only if we look at very briefly at the history of the region. It was part of the Hyderabad state till 1956, an independent political unit, legal unit till 1956. In 1956, it was merged with the Andhra state. Andhra was part of Madras province and carved out of Madras province in 53, and both the regions were united, integrated to create the existing Andhra Pradesh. This day, formation itself has a uniqueness, and you do not no other state has a similar history in the in the formation of the states. The integration itself was conditional. It has not happened in any other part of the country. Hyderabad never wanted to integrate with the Andhra region, and this was recorded by the Reorganization Commission, which said that the people of Hyderabad fear the domination of socially, economically advanced sections of the Andhra region. In the princely state, they were part of Hyderabad was part of the princely states, which was educationally backward. There were no political rights, and therefore people feared that the advanced regions, socially, educationally advanced regions, might as well dominate them. It is to overcome this subjugation they wanted a separate state, and the Fadlali Commission recognized the surge and recorded this in its report. And when this was finally carved out, but the Andhra region wanted an integrated state. Everyone thinks that this was based on the principle of one language, one state. That wasn't the case in law. And again I rely on Fadlali Commission to argue that the Andhra region preferred, actually the leaders of the Andhra region preferred an integration because they were facing innumerable economic problems. The resources, it was a resource poor region in the sense the economical resource, revenue was very poor. It had no control. To gain full control over the river basins, it wanted the integration, and similarly to control the other economic resources, natural resources, they preferred an integration, and Hyderabad had no linkages with the Indian National Congress. The Hyderabad State Congress, which was involved in the movement, actually was outside this, and therefore Hyderabad State Congress was an independent party. The Indian National Congress had units in Andhra region, so they had very strong relations with the national leadership. Using those relationships, they put pressure through, I think, G.B. Pant at that point of time, and through G.B. Pant, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Nehru was unwilling, and who said, this desire for a larger Vishal Andhra has a tint of expansionist imperialism, finally yielded to the pressure, and agreed to merge these two regions. And this merger was conditional. Through gentleman agreement, certain safeguards were guaranteed. And Nehru said, compared this to a marriage. He said it's like a marriage. If it goes well, it's all right. Otherwise, any time divorce can take place. In fact, it's surprising that Nehru even said, I know that the bridegroom is not trustworthy. Now, instead of fulfilling the demands, the central government thought of changing the political leadership, and T.V. Narasimha Rao was brought in, and that they thought would solve all the problems. But when finally there was again an agitation from Andhra region for the abolition of all the safeguards, and central government yielded this time abolishing all the safeguards, and this created a major crisis in the Telangana region. It has lost complete control over the administration, which is crucial. And the problem of Telangana is not so much backwardness. The problem of Telangana is the lack of political power to decide its own destiny. That's the central problem of Telangana. And therefore you are not able to invest. You are not able to utilize the resources. And this brings about a kind of a development, and which can be quoted and proved with the help of figures. But this development has two characters. A, it is uneven, and two, the cost of per unit production in Telangana is very high. For example, per unit cost for the cultivation of paddy in Coast-Andhra and Telangana varies. In the case of Andhra region, you earn 1 rupee per acre, then you spend only 5 paisa on irrigation. In the case of Telangana, you earn 1 rupee, you spend 50 paisa on irrigation, because there is no canal irrigation. The tanks have been neglected. People have to invest heavily in borewells. So you have a development, but the character of the development is such that it doesn't really provide a sustainable development. That is the problem. It is in this context that there is a very major crisis in the economy, particularly in the agriculture, and therefore Telangana has been fighting. It has been fighting to realize three objectives: to get control over resources, to preserve its identity, which is not respected at all in the existing setup, and finally, Telangana is more interested in control over the administration. There is a very popular song in Telangana region written by one very famous poet by name Venkana, Goreti Venkana. It says, you can keep everything, but except the control over the secretariat. It goes something like that. You can have your idli mandi, you can come and play again your own cinema. You will definitely appreciate, clap and ask you to sing once again. But then one thing that we do not like, the control over the secretariat. That's what the central theme is beautifully summed up in this poem. And we have been fighting. The movement has revived as the agrarian crisis in Telangana intensified. Lots of suicides have taken place. Remember, this is one of the 13 districts. The Telangana districts are the most facing a severe agrarian crisis. They constitute part of those 30 districts at the national level which are facing a very severe agrarian distress. And therefore the movement started, revived in 96. It was led by non-party forums. And in 2001, Telangana Rashtra Samiti was formed. I am highlighting this only to show that this movement has these two streams and always running parallel to each other, contributing to each other, helping each other, and at the same time running independently. And these are the political stream initiated by Telangana Rashtra Samiti and subsequently Bharatiya Janata Party, CPIML, New Democracy, and many other political parties. At one point of time, even Telangana Party has taken a clear decision in favor of Telangana. There are also non-party forums like my friends over here who represent the employees organization. More than 6 to 7 employees are here representing here. And then we have the advocates, we have the doctors, and we have innumerable caste organizations touching spread all over the state. They are part of this movement. And this movement therefore starts and by 2009 it becomes quite strong. And during that period an intense campaign has taken place. And which is spread all over the district. And as a consequence, this becomes an important political issue. And that's the reason why 2009 every political party takes a decision in favor of Telangana except CP and MI. These two parties apart. All others have taken a clear decision in favor of Telangana. And then in order to realize, and Congress party, this is important and I would like to reiterate. The first party to say that, recognize this demand was Congress party in 2001, even before the TRS came. And the CWC passed a resolution. At that point of time, they had written a letter to the NDA government asking for the formation of the Telangana State. And then they have formed, they have made it a part of their electoral manifesto. And then the UPA Common Minimum Program, and also the demand was incorporated. So there were many promises were made. The Pranab Mukherjee committee was constituted. Each effort has, in a way, given a confidence that eventually Telangana will become a reality. You have created that kind of a feeling, yes, we are going to do it. And then at the end of it, the Congress party did nothing to fulfill this promise. It's a legitimate right on the part of the people to ask a political party to implement its electoral promise. Made in 2004, repeated again in 2009, and none of the times Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji made it very clear in Karimnagar district of Telangana region that the urge of the people of Telangana would be fulfilled. And then people have been expecting this, and in 2009 an intense movement started. KCR went on an indefinite fast. This is igniting a mass movement unheard of in the recent past in the entire India. Every village had committee. Every village people formed themselves into a group. The Rag Pickers Association came into existence. They took out a rally in every village. And the Mochis took out a rally in every village, every town. And you name it, the cell phone recharge association was formed in many towns. And they took out a rally. The Xerox machine operators had formed a union. They took out a rally. And it was so widespread, unbelievable.